Sacramento City Unified is one of the largest school districts in California. It has great students, but a big budget problem. Sac City Unified's projected budget for next year shows that it is committed to spend millions of dollars more than it will have. This is called a structural budget deficit. It means there is a growing imbalance between the money that Sac City Unified gets from the state and federal government for students and the amount of money the district is committed to pay out each year. The district's revenues do not meet its expenses. Sac City Unified's biggest expenses are salaries and healthcare benefits for its employees, and these costs are increasing each year. The district also spends money on things like supplies, utilities, and services and supports for students. Some costs can go down or up depending on the circumstances. For example, when the pandemic forced the district to go to distance learning, the district's bill for costs such as water and electricity went down. But this is temporary and is not enough to close the budget gap. The district has cut expenses to address the deficit because just like in your household budget, when you can't afford your bills, you begin to cut. Maybe you reduce trips or electricity, cancel the cable. But eventually, you'll run out of things to cut. Over the past 2 years, the district has reduced $50 million from its budget, but it is running out of cuts to make. Meanwhile, the high cost of employee health benefits continues each year. Unlike most public agency employees, many Sac City Unified employees pay no premium contributions to their health care, even for the most expensive plans. What does this mean? That the district has one of the costliest healthcare plans of all California school districts, and the cost keeps going up, making the deficit worse. It's hard to pinpoint exactly what day or month Sac City Unified will run out of money, because some costs, like water and electricity bills, go up and down. What we do know, the district is on course to run out of money in the next year to 18 months unless major changes are made. And why is running out of money such a big deal? Independent experts agree. If the district does run out of money, state law requires 2 things. The district will have to seek a state loan, and the state will take over the district to manage its finances. An appointed administrator will be in charge of cutting the budget and paying back the state loan with interest, overriding the district's elected school board and eliminating community control. Programs will be cut. Positions will be cut. Student services would be lost. Some people have suggested that the deficit is not really so bad, that the district is crying wolf. But all the fiscal experts agree the deficit is real, and the district must take action to reduce costs that it cannot afford. Otherwise, the district will be required to seek a loan from the state, which would trigger a state takeover. It will be bad for students and bad for our community. Sac City Unified has slowed down the timeline for running out of money by cutting many things from the district budget. But it isn't enough. So what options are left to balance the district's budget? One option is to reduce the high cost of healthcare benefits by having employees pay a portion of their healthcare costs. Sac City Unified currently pays for 100% of the healthcare contribution for certain employees and their families. If the district continues to pay 100% of the employees' premium costs, and employees begin contributing 25% of the premium for their family members on the plan, this could result in savings which could wipe out a significant portion of the structural deficit. But this change would require agreement from the district's labor unions. While the district continues to negotiate with labor partners, the district must also explore other potential cuts, like cutting educational programs and laying off staff. This is not the choice the district leaders want to make, but it is one of the only options to address the structural deficit and prevent a state takeover. The Sac City Unified School Board is reviewing a plan to address the structural budget deficit. It is called the Fiscal Recovery Plan. We invite you to learn more. You can find more information on the district's budget update page and FAQs at www.scusd.edu/budget-updates.